Hello, I'm Carolyn of Body by Banner, and I hope you stick around because I'm going to be talking about how to get right back on track after vacation. I don't know if you're anything like me and you've maybe been on vacation this summer, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, but it can be really hard to come back from vacation. And I've just come back recently from Cape Cod with my family, and vacation hangover is a real thing, you guys. So I was just like realizing this. I've known this already, that, you know, I have this craving that there's just like this on-off switch, right? Like I'm just on vacation and then I'm off and I'm back on track right away and just right back into eating healthy and wanting to eat healthy and wanting to work out. And I couldn't find that switch. In fact, I was thinking back, I'm like, I've never been able to really find that switch, but especially this time, I had a bit more of a vacation hangover because we were really delayed on our flight coming back from Boston to Chicago. Gotta love O'Hare. It's awful. But, so that kind of threw me off, especially on that first day back after our vacation. And also we just had a lot of fried food when we were in Cape Cod. A lot of fried seafood and a lot of fried French fries. We were like, geez, stop it with the French fries already. I did move a lot and I did exercise a couple times, did a couple workouts during the quick vacation we had. But I was just really feeling hungover from the vacation the day after we got back. And it got me thinking about how, okay, so, you know, it's not always easy to get right back into the swing of things. We want to, maybe we want to start eating well, we want to start working out right away, but then it's just not that easy. And so we can get a little bit frustrating when we're not just naturally getting back into the swing of things. So I have 3 things. I'm going to kind of do a quick one today. I'm going to go over 3 things that can be really helpful to get you back on track after those vacations when you're having the very real vacation hangover that can happen. I can testify. So the first one is to just get real about it being tough, that it is hard to come back from vacation and that vacation hangover is a real thing. So acknowledging it just from the get-go, that it's going to be tough and that it's going to be a little bit of work to get back into your routine of healthy eating and exercise and movement, helps you, sets you up mentally to kind of be in the game, to have a little bit of mental toughness, to invest that energy, physical and mental energy, to make that switch back into your habits, getting back on track. So that would just be my first step. There's a siren going by, so I'm going to wait a second. It gets really loud. We live right by a fire station and it's 24/7. Alright, it's almost done. So yeah, so just getting really real about it being a challenge to come back from vacation and to get back into your routine. Really just, when we anticipate that something's going to be hard, it can make it, it's not in a negative way, it's in a smart way, that you're just like, okay, I'm going to just have to be a little bit more invested in this for the first few days to get myself kind of in that, to make that switch, because there's just not an automatic reboot, sort of on-off switch. We have to physically turn the kind of channels and get back into our routine. So number 1 is to acknowledge that it's going to be tough. And not in a negative way, but just as a, okay, let's gather our forces and our resources and our energy and make this happen. Number 2 is to get serious about those veggies. Usually on vacation, it's hard to get access to a lot of vegetables, and maybe your veggie game kind of goes off. And the reason I really emphasize veggies versus saying stop eating the crap and stop eating the fries and stop eating the sweets, because those maybe were more part of a vacation diet, and you might still feel like the cravings for those things in a very real way. So instead of telling you to stop eating those things that you were enjoying on vacation, I'm going to just encourage you to amp up the veggies, because it's going to help you reset your taste buds. It's going to help you get back into craving that fresh, healthy feeling that you're going to get from eating veggies, if you can, every meal of the day. Breakfast can be tough, but it's not impossible. One way I like to think of it is 3 times a day, and this is what we've done in our Magic Makers Movement Club, is to aim for getting 3 times a day, so that if breakfast is tough for you, that you give yourself maybe a snack that's really veggie rich. So things that I love are, of course, you guys have probably seen, big ass salads. So if I get 1 big ass salad a day, I know I would get like 3 to 4 servings of vegetables in that one meal. And then green juices are my go-to are smoothies. I love because you get tons of micronutrients that really help. I find like when I drink a green juice, I not only feel energized, I feel like I don't crave as much of the crap. So green juices or smoothies are a huge one for me. Excuse me. Another thing I love, an easy way, is in like morning smoothies or protein smoothies. And that is, sorry, Facebook is sending me all these notifications. Oh, hey, Cam is showing me that you popped on. So yeah, and if you pop on, if you're listening, please type in the comments, or even if you listen in later, where you're listening from or watching from. I love to kind of know where you guys are all located around the world. So yeah, just maybe put in the comments like a hi and where you're from. That would be awesome. All right, so yeah, another way, so the big ass salad, green juice and smoothies, spinach and frozen zucchini and cauliflower in my morning shake, my protein smoothie is huge. And then using veggies in your snacks, or just like a quick saute with spinach, or you can get like bags of like power greens. Super easy. I love to just saute some onion, kind of gives it a sweet flavor with the more bitter greens. So those are my favorite ways. So really get serious about those veggies is number 2. Number 3 is to get realistic about your workouts. If you were really awesome and stayed on track with your workouts during your vacation, awesome. More power to you. But also, it can be still tough to get back into maybe your home routine, and your workouts might also suffer a little bit from maybe the foods you're eating, if they were a little more indulgent, or fried foods, or just a little heavier, and that can make it harder, and you might impact your performance on your workout. So just to get realistic about that, and to not be hard on yourself, and to just be like, okay, this is the state of things, and give myself a week or 2 to just stick with it. Remember, like even if you have to cut a workout short because you're feeling bad, or because you aren't able to lift as heavy as you usually do, remember, every little bit counts, and that you need to just stick with it. Keep coming back, keep showing up, and you're going to get back to your pre-vacation performance before you know it. And you'll be even stronger probably because you had that break. But if you weren't as consistent with your workouts on vacation, which often happens to me, I was joking on Insta stories about how often I pack workout clothes. I always pack workout clothes when I travel, and then so many times I don't ever use them. They just go right back in the drawer when I go home. And I just like, why do I keep doing this? This last time it was good, not good. I just actually used them, so it felt cool. It felt nice to actually put them to use. And I went on a run, and I did a workout like in the yard where we were staying. So, but if you didn't use your workout clothes, like I've done so many times on vacation, don't beat yourself up. That rest, that break can be really helpful with your metabolism, so don't be bashing yourself. If you're moving, that's awesome. Always, 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 movement is key. Exercise is strategic. And when you get back, commit and get realistic about your workouts. Start with 5 minutes, you guys, and just do 5 minutes a day. Just commit to that. Just commit to 5 minutes and really push the intensity, and then you'll build from there. Maybe you can go a little bit longer than those 5 minutes, but just start there, get realistic, get back in your groove, get back on the horse. You're gonna get back on your, into your healthy habits again, and but just acknowledging that it's tough. That vacation hangover can be a real thing. So those are the 3 things I wanted to share with you. Really get real about it being tough and acknowledge it. Get your mental and physical energy kind of behind you to attack it and get right back on track. Number 2 was to get really serious about those veggies and to fall back in love with vegetables and really amp them up. Get as many in as you can. Even if you're eating quite a bit of vegetables, we can always get in more vegetables. Third thing is to get realistic about your workouts, acknowledging that maybe you're not going to be, your performance might be a bit off after vacation, even if you were kind of trying to maintain your consistency, and just giving yourself a little bit of slack, knowing that every little bit counts. Stick with it, keep coming back, and you're gonna get back to your pre-vacation performance and back on track. So just commit to it. Commit to at least 5 minutes every day, and just keep showing up. If you keep showing up, you're gonna stay consistent. You're gonna see improvement. So, all right, you guys, it was nice to get back on. It's been a while since I've done a Facebook Live. So if you have any things you would love for me to make sure I cover in future Facebook Lives about nutrition or exercise or mindset, please put it in the comments below. I would love to target my talks to what you are wanting to hear. So please, I'd love to hear your feedback. Either shoot me a private message or write it in the comments below. All right, ciao, you guys. Have a good Sunday. Bye.